confirmed.
Hello everyone. What is new? Welcome back again. This is the Sleep, and today we're going ahead and go over some Black Ops 3 gameplay. Actually, there was a double XP weekend since the whole Black Ops 4 was announced, and I thought I'd hop on and see what's going on. I'm actually playing with the ICR. It's probably my favorite gun in the game. Even in zombies, if I get it out of the box, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And yeah, actually going back and playing Black Ops 3, I noticed that I'm enjoying the game a little bit more. But you know, this video is more about me and my wish list into Black Ops 4. While playing this, I noticed some things that I liked and disliked about previous Call of Duties and the Black Ops series in general. So here's my wish list for Black Ops 4. Let's go ahead and start off with, you know, what the previous Black Ops games did well and what I would want to see come back. I start up with Black Ops, where they had the combat record, and you know that it was really cool to see your stats and records that you've had, you know, in the game, and it was really cool. And it's something that I would really want to see come back. How it was done in Black Ops, the first Black Ops. It was the last time that it was done well in any Call of Duty. I really want to see that come back, as well as COD points and instead of unlock tokens, because you know this brings a dynamic of having wager matches and or party games if you wanted to have that. You know, instead if they don't want to go back to COD points, you know, we can still have wager matches without crypto with crypto keys instead. That would be really cool. It would be really cool to see. You know, everything, it's really cool because everything that you had with cop points, everything was available for you to purchase. Like all the attachments, every single thing was already there, and it really allowed you to set up your playstyle from the very beginning, and it allowed you to play it your own way. So I want to see that come back. I also want to go ahead and see pro perks back as well. That would be really cool. In Black Ops 1, it was the last time that we saw pro perks there. So it would be really cool to see them come back, because I myself personally like to be a walking tank. I like to go ahead and have as many abilities as possible. That's why I really enjoyed the specialist in Modern Warfare 3. And it'd be fun to see, you know, the pro perk challenges come back. I remember back in Black Ops 1 to get, what was it, Marathon Pro, you needed to play Capture the Flag and capture as many flags as possible. That was really cool. And also, you know, the Sleight of Hand Pro was also really cool. So if they can find a way to balance it out, please bring back pro perks. It was really fun challenges to do to get those pro perks that give you like a little extra perk, like something small. But it was really appreciated because, you know, completing those challenges was really cool, and you felt accomplished, and it allowed you to you know, try other game modes and do other things. So that was really cool. Another thing that, you know, I want to see come back is things from Black Ops 2 and 3, you know, that they did well. Starting off with the Pick 10 system. I actually am a fan of the Pick 10 system. I like the wild cards, having extra attachments on your guns, you know, having extra perks. That's really cool. And yeah, so Pick 10 system, again, keep it coming. It's really appreciated. I think it's the most balanced way to create a class. Please do not do divisions like World War II did. It wasn't as fun as, you know, customizing your own way. Like things were already fixed and you can change them as well. Like what if you wanted to do this but you couldn't do that? I mean, World War II divisions isn't as good. Please bring back the create a class. That would be really cool. And the Pick 10 system, once again, is my favorite way of creating a class. We'll jump into the next thing called score streaks. Now we know that Black Ops 4, from what we've heard, it's going to be set up in a modern era. So that's going to be really cool to see. This is also a perfect opportunity to see some score streaks that we haven't seen from Treyarch before. For example, you know, the AC-130. It'd be cool to see Treyarch do a take on the AC-130. Also, as well as, I would like to see dogs. That would be really cool. And we've seen Treyarch do them in Black Ops 1 and 2. You could say that the RAPs, the RAPS in Black Ops 3 were the dogs. And yeah, it'd be fun to see them come back. I'd also like to see the Reaper come back from Modern Warfare 3 and Treyarch do a take on that, as well as Harrier jets. We haven't seen Harriers since Modern Warfare 2, so it'd be cool to see them come back. And you know, Stealth Bomber or Rolling Thunder would be nice to see have a comeback as well. One thing that I also want to have, you know, from Black Ops 3 is gun balance. One thing that I think is that gun balance was at its finest in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, for the whole Call of Duty series. So I want to see that gun balance come back. And paint jobs. Paint jobs was really cool, innovative way of having personalizing your own gun. Other than clan tags and camouflages, this allows you to make your gun yours, as well as you could add your emblem, and that's something that I've really enjoyed about the whole Black Ops series, that you can personalize your emblem. I do want to see that back again, so we can go ahead and add it on your gun. That's really really cool. And finally, on the list of things that I want to see come back from previous Call of Duty games is theater mode. I mean, theater is a really awesome way of creators to make movies or montages or anything like that, and taking that away feels like you're taking away a part of creativity from the community, and I really want to see that come back. So theater mode, you're always welcome to come back. And now let's hop into the things that I don't want to see come back from previous Black Ops and Call of Duty games, starting with specialists. They weren't that bad in Black Ops 3, but I think it took away from the gameplay, and it took away from what Call of Duty was, and it shifted the series entirely. So I don't want to see them come back. I mean, they weren't that bad. It was good for Black Ops 3. It was good to see how things sort out, but it's something that I prefer not to see come back. As well as, I think this is going to be a long shot here, but I don't want to see supply drops come back. Because supply drops had a lot of bad things like microtransactions. It was like, oh yeah, buy this because you're gonna get that. I mean, it's okay as long as you keep it in aesthetics, because when you include you know exclusive weapons that you can only get in supply drops, or sets that you need to like get a bunch of supply drops to get, it takes away from the game, and I think it's something that I don't want to see come back, and a lot of the people in the community don't want to see come back as well. So we'll go ahead and keep it as that. Here's something new that I want to see come into the Call of Duty series. You've seen it in other games, especially on a new one that's coming out, Far Cry 5. It has something that's called Far Cry Arcade, which is a map editor. And we've seen it in Halo with Forge, and we've seen in other games as well. And I do really want to see a map editor from the community. This is just something for the community to speak out and create their own maps. And I would really like to see a map editor into this new Call of Duty. I mean, it's a next gen game. I mean, it's not next gen anymore. I think we can call it current gen from here on out. But it'd be really cool to see a map editor, and not only for multiplayer, but also for zombies. It would be really cool to see. So that's one of the curveballs that I'm adding. Something new that I want to see, and it would be really cool if Treyarch surprises us with that. Now let's talk maps. Now I know that Treyarch likes to remake their own maps that they've created in the past, so I've created here a list of maps that I'd like to see come back. I have a list of 7, and I would like to see at least some shipped with the regular game, and then we can have some as DLC as well. But here's a list of them. So I have 6 from previous Black Ops games, and 1 is a curveball. So let's start off with Nuketown. I'd like to see Nuketown come back. I think it's pretty much a given that it'll come back. Firing Range and Summit from the regular Black Ops. Carrier and Raid from Black Ops 2. I mean, Carrier wasn't really liked by a lot of people, but I actually enjoyed it myself. And Combine from Black Ops 3. Now, I have a curveball here. I would like to see High Rise come back. Now, High Rise was one of my favorite maps of all time. And it's really cool because you have, right at the beginning, you can go ahead and snipe across the map and get a triple kill or collateral. It happened to me before. I got a triple kill once in High Rise, so it'd be really cool to see them come back. Now, this is basically everything that I wanted to go ahead and cover. I'm really hoping Black Ops 4 brings me back into the Call of Duty game like I was before. World War II hasn't cut it for me. I'm not really enjoying that game. Like I said, I hopped back into Black Ops 3 and I'm enjoying that game far more. So that basically wraps it up for my wish list. Now keep posted because I will also go ahead and do a zombies wish list up next, and things that I want to see in zombies come back, or new things that I would want to see. Also, if you guys have different opinions, go ahead and leave feedback on the comments. We can get a discussion going. So that's basically it. Once again, my name is The Sleep. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful day.
Get back to boot camp.
Alright guys, if you liked what you see here, make sure to click the like and subscribe button, and also check any of the videos on the annotations.